Back in high school, in my first job, I used to work at a chemist, and this chemist was located in a shopping centre in a suburb in Sydney that's now becoming gentrified, but at the time wasn't the nicest of places.
That was such a kind way of saying that it was a shit place.
Wasn't the nicest of places. So for lunch that day, I went to the local grocery store or a fruit market or whatever it was, and I bought a little tub of yogurt with fruit on top, and I had that for lunch. And then come, closing time, maybe about 5-10 minutes left, I noticed that my stomach was starting to hurt. But I thought, okay, I've got about 5 minutes, I've got 10 minutes left until closing. It would be very rude, it'd be very non-team player of me to go to the bathroom now. This is the time where I'm standing at the register, I'm gonna have to call someone up, which means that they're not gonna be able to closing up shop. So just stick it out, Sophie, because it's just 5 minutes. But then as each second passes, my stomach ache starts getting worse and I start feeling sweaty and I'm feeling very uncomfortable until sort of the last minute I realize you have to go to the bathroom now. So I don't even know how I managed it, because I called someone up to the register. I think I was pretty incoherent at this point. And the reason why I know that I was pretty incoherent is because as I was walking to the bathroom, and mind you, the bathroom is located outside of the store because it's a shopping center, it's a shopping mall. And to give you a bit of a geography on where everything is located, the chemist was located right next to a train station. There was a flight of stairs next to, sort of in the corner, that led upstairs to outside of the shopping center, and then the bathroom was tucked away behind the flight of stairs. And as I was walking to the bathroom, I lost my vision. I lost my sight. I couldn't see anymore. It just went black and I could no longer walk properly. So I was sort of just stumbling and just trying to use...
What was this yogurt?
We're just tripping or something. It's like, there was actually cocaine. And he's like,
maybe.
Do you have some yogurt? And they were like, yogurt? Sure, we have some.
I can get something from the back for you.
you.
Maybe I should have, I should have taken them to court or something. Anyway, so I'm stumbling, relying on my muscle memory to make my way to the bathroom.
Yo, that's
You're completely blind.
Could not see.
That is genuinely scary.
I thought I was...
Like you closed your eyes, or
my eyes were closed, but I also couldn't see anything. Like I couldn't open them. My body was just completely in shutdown mode, because for a while I could no longer even stumble, and I sort of collapsed, but not like a hard collapse. It was sort of just my legs started feeling like it was going to give out, and I grabbed on and I could feel the railing, and I realized that I'd actually made it to the stairs and I hadn't actually made it to the bathroom yet. And I remember distinctly remembering,
which was awkward because you'd shat yourself by now.
Well,
right?
this was the line that got me up. The reason why I'm still alive today was I said, Sophie, pick yourself up and get yourself to the bathroom, because you are not going to die shitting yourself in the basement of Bleep Suburb Shopping Centre. And that was enough for me to go, yep, that's true. I do not want on my obituary that Sophie died in said shopping centre defecating herself.
Holy
so
shit.
I did end up making my way to the bathroom. Someone must have seen me, struggle, because they followed me into the bathroom. It was like, hey, I just saw you. Like, are you okay? You fine? By this point, I had slammed the door shut, and I was like, yep. But with just liquid, just lots of fluid coming out of lots of different places. And I think she was like, oh, okay. And just got herself way out of there. But that is the closest brush with death that I had, where I actually thought that, okay, I am actually going to die. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Did you figure out what caused it?
It was definitely the yogurt, because that was the only thing that I'd eaten that day. It was a 8-hour shift. I must have had it during my 1-hour lunch break.
But having that effect is pretty wild.
Again, what was in that yogurt? That's insane.
I don't know, because this was a 15-year-old Sophie who was, after that incident, thought I was invincible, and thought the next week, I am not going to lose to this yogurt, because I love yogurt. And I thought,
You ate the yogurt again.
I needed to prove to my body that I could handle this yogurt. So I had it the week after, and I was fine.
It's kind of like people who have a motorcycle accident, and then you either quit motorcycling forever or you pick up the helmet.
Well, that's what I was
once
scared of, because a lot of people have these instances where they're like, oh, I had really bad food poisoning where I ate this, so I've never been able to eat it again. And my reasoning was like, I'm not gonna just quit yogurt for the rest of my life. I really enjoy yogurt, so I just need to
fucking eat that yogurt.
get myself back
So
in
you
there.
went back to the exact same shopping center, got the same yogurt that almost killed you. I admire it.
It was very
But
dumb.
you would
It
not
was
have
very
survived
dumb.
in a Darwinian society.
Or maybe I would have. Maybe I am quite invincible, because I did say
The
COVID.
bear almost ate me last time, but this time we're gonna be friends. I'm not gonna let that bear beat
It's
me.
very Luffy of me.
He also would not survive without fate and meta-narrative on his side.